Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu. Certified to operate by Chev.
A burst pipe at 3 a.m. is a bad way to start the day. A cold shower in November isn't invigorating. So before you start freaking, call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is just one call away 24 hours a day. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle, presenting The Roast of the Unroastable.
Oh, we're still doing this, huh?
That's right. It's going to be live on stage, roasting Steve Miggs. I mean, we're going to see him fry in front of the people. Woo!
Oh, man. Some of the highlights. Of course, the staff are going to be making fun of me. That's real nice. Like the men's room, Ryan Castle, Taryn Daly, and us from BJ and Miggs. You guys are going to be really kind to me, I'm sure. Craig Gass is going to be there, comedian Craig Gass.
He'll be very kind to you.
Seahawks Hall of Famer Walter Jones is going to be a part of this.
That's the one guy that I expect to be really kind. But then wouldn't it be funny if he just turned around and he was like the most scathing roaster?
Well, dude, I'm going to really regret asking him because I'm looking at him to be my muscle. Like, I'm hoping that he's going to have like a weird flashback and think I'm Matt Hasselbeck and he's just going to hurt you guys. Oh, I'm wearing a Hasselbeck jersey for that reason.
That's a good way to go about it. Yeah, really.
He's like, bald dude, I have to protect him.
Yeah.
Also joining us, Q13's Fox traffic anchor, Adam Gerke.
What?
Former KSW staff member.
Oh, that was way back in the day when Adam had that sweet flow.
Hopefully he gets caught in traffic, can't make it.
I see what you did there.
Irony.
Yeah, it's going to be an awesome time. Tickets are available, plus they're general admission, and they're going fast.
Yes.
And, of course, part of the ticket proceeds benefiting Smash Seattle. You want those tickets for the April 15th show at Snoqualmie Casino Ballroom? Well, Roast Steve Miggs, be there, baby. Tickets are on sale at KISW.com.
Let's play B Miggs.
It's time to play the game.
Yeah.
So everybody scream his name. B Miggs, don't be a loser. Whoa, B Miggs, you're a loser.
It is time to be Miggs, and it's Tuesday, so let's turn down for tequila.
What?
Tequila. Yeah, tequila. All right. Let's get to our contestant today. We've got Jake in San Diego. Jake, are you there?
I'm here.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here.
Bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Jake will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Jake, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. You ready?
I'm ready.
How many of Snow White's 7 dwarfs have names ending in the letter Y?
6.
No.
5.
Yes. Shakira was born in which South American country?
Colombia.
Yes. How many feet are in 12 yards?
36.
Yes. What is the official state animal of Wisconsin?
Badger.
Yes. Frank Oz directed the movie Muppets Take Where?
Hollywood.
No.
New York.
No.
Ah.
What basketball Hall of Famer was nicknamed Wilt the Stilt?
Pass.
In Snow White, what poisoned fruit did the evil queen give to her?
Apple.
Yes. From 85 to 89, Sean Penn was married to which musician?
Pass.
Finish the Prince song. When doves what?
Cry.
Yes. Hugh Jackman was best known for playing which X-Men character?
Wolverine.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct.
All right, not too bad.
Yeah,
Not too bad.
Did pretty decent on that one there.
Yeah, a couple were out of his demographic, I think. Maybe he might be a little too young to know some of those things. We'll see if Steve, has a couple of blind spots himself.
Yeah, I mean, Steve is old, so he'll be able to probably get those ones.
Wow. Okay, then. Shots fired in your direction, sir.
Well, I mean, am I wrong?
Wow again, ladies and gentlemen. Listen,
The guy was like a couple years younger than me.
Yeah, really.
It's not like I'm a spring chicken myself.
And I really can't say anybody is old since, of course, I'm the oldest.
Yeah, we call you Methuselah.
Well, the nice
Okay,
thing
then.
is, anyone who gives you a hard time about being old, eventually they're going to be old too. And then they're going to hate it when other people make fun of them for being old.
Oh,
It's a vicious cycle that we all have to live with.
I'm living that right now, Steve.
Are you ready, Steve? Oh, yeah! How many of Snow White's 7 dwarfs have names ending in the letter Y?
5.
Yes.
Oh.
Shakira was
Wow.
born in which South American country?
Colombia.
Yes. How many feet are in 12 yards?
Math, man. 36.
Yes.
Did it.
What is the official state animal of Wisconsin?
The Badger.
Yes. Frank Oz directed the movie Muppets Take Where?
Dallas.
No.
Wait, that was Debbie.
Whoa.
My bad. Manhattan.
Yes.
Yeah.
What basketball Hall of Famer was nicknamed Wilt the Stilt?
Chamberlain.
Yes.
Will Chamberlain.
Yes. In Snow White, what poisoned fruit did the evil queen give to her?
A pumpkin?
No.
Oh, wait, an apple.
Yes. From 85 to 89, Sean Penn was married to which musician?
Madonna.
Yes. Finish the Prince song, When Doves What?
Cry.
Yes. Hugh Jackman is best known for playing which X-Men character?
Wolverine.
Yeah! And Steve, you get a perfect 10!
Whoa.
And you win!
Sorry about that, Jake.
Damn!
It's fine. Hey, can I say real quick, I moved to San Diego a year ago, and I have not found a rock station better than this one to listen to.
Oh, wow. Thank you so
thanks.
much, man.
You know, I don't regret pausing my song for that.
Well, man, thanks for still
Suck
listening
it,
to
San
us, Jake.
Diego.
Appreciate that, Jake. I mean, San Diego's got good radio stations, so that's a high
they
compliment
don't.
indeed. All right, well,
Shots
Never
fired!
apparently you don't talk to some of those folks at the conventions we go to. Now I'm going to have to answer for these statements.
Who are these people in San Diego that you talk to?
Yeah, everyone we know got fired, so we're good.
Ouch.
Wow. Okay, then.
So many shots fired this morning.
Yeah, this is, and I'm usually the one that really has just the loose cannon, but apparently it's passed on osmosis, baby.
I love
We
it.
learned it by watching you.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, I really can't say that's wrong. Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your win, Steve.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Boy, guy
Champion.
gets 10 correct and decides, you know what? Going all out.
I'm declaring
Going
war
crazy.
against San Diego.
Yeah, you are. Oh, man. I got to tell you, man, this next story is really comical to me, but it's probably because I watch so much of that History Channel show Alone. And it's basically a bunch of survivalists. It's all about all these really professional survivalists trying to win a lot of money with their survival skills.
Okay.
So when I read this story that says the average person thinks that if you drop them in the middle of nowhere, they could survive in the wilderness for 16 days, I laugh my ass off. I mean,
Right.
you know, I suppose if they could find water, they could, because you probably could live for 16 days without food, you know, because your fat reserves should be okay, I suppose. But that's if you could find water and make sure it's pure. And then also if you could start a fire. I mean, all these things that
I could totally do it if I got dropped in the wilderness next to a Safeway. Easy.
Could you say
Survive.
wilderness, though?
Yeah.
Yes. Did you go to the Danny School of Pronunciation over there?
What did I say?
Wilderness?
Wilderness.
No, I
You meant to
didn't.
say dropped in the
did.
wild. Yeah,
I
you
said
did.
wilderness. You guys are crazy.
You can't even survive this conversation.
I'm dead. I really said wilderness?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know you probably meant to say wild and then just kept going.
And went with wilderness. I did not
Yeah.
hear that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Clearly.
You did good, though. You know what? I'm proud of you.
Dude, I could barely, when Joe and Sarah take me hiking, I could barely do like a 3-mile hike in the wilderness. So I would probably,
You know what? The wilderness I could survive in, but not the wilderness, man. I just couldn't make it. in
Yo,
there.
you don't want to mess with the wilderness.
Yeah. 1 in 5 Americans are confident that they could start a fire if they only had flint. Okay, good luck to you. Because every one of those alone contestants, they bring a fire starting device. They don't even mess with trying to start fires because they just know that it is a pain in the butt. And these are professional, survivalists. So they don't even try to start fires like the old fashioned way. They want a flint or some sort of mechanism that will just create that spark.
There's no chance. Yeah. I mean, that's why I carry a lighter with me. I don't even smoke. I just have a lighter in case I need to start a fire.
Good call.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought it was okay. Only 1 in 7 of us think they'd be able to tell which plants and berries were edible.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't do it. I'm always surprised at these contestants that go out there and they pull just roots out of the ground and different leaves, and they just know what they're doing. And I would be like, I would be dead because I would have just grabbed anything.
I remember even as a kid, like little berries would grow in like trees in our neighborhood, and like you'd start grabbing them. We'd just start eating them. I remember my parents being like, you can't do that. Like, you just don't know what you're about to eat.
Yeah.
They look delicious, and it's like, oh crap, I didn't know that could kill you. Like, I have like a couple mushrooms right now growing in grass, and I'm like, what happens if I eat them? Will they be good with a salad, or will they be good with like an adventure? If you know what I mean?
Both.
Yeah, why not both?
Just the water, Steve. Like if you're thirsty, you go, I'm going to go by that stream, not having any idea, but you got to boil it. I mean, you just got to boil pretty much any water you find out in the wilderness. You just got to do it.
Filtering it. I don't think I could last 16 days, but I feel like I can outlast all of you.
Wow.
You think?
I think I can.
Well, if you bring your purse, that's not fair.
Okay, I'm not bringing my purse or anything.
Because your purse has everything you need to survive.
I mean, you need a power bar, you need some bandages. I got everything.
She probably has a fire in there, honestly.
Probably has a tent in there.
Yeah. Without my purse, I feel like I could probably, not so much the hiking things. I really hate hiking, but
I'm just picturing Vicky like in the water like a bear just grabbing a salmon and eating it. If I told you guys I could try.
I am part of the wilderness now. There's no going back.
I feel like
wilderness, excuse me.
I feel like if anybody could really devolve into being feral, I think Vicky probably would be. I think she's the best candidate. Yeah.
I'd become one with the raccoons and form their family.
Yeah. This article says that 2/3 of us really don't even know what poison ivy looks like. So if that's the case, that'd be brutal.
I do only because I ran into it when I was a kid.
So you think you could still spot it?
No.
Okay, then that answers your own question.
Yeah, never mind. If you say that, I'm like, no, I'd probably be itching a lot.
I was like, if we just pulled out like a bunch of like greenery and said, okay, spot the poison ivy. I don't know if I'd be able to.
It's all salad. Let's eat it.
Yeah, man.
Like, Danny, touch it. All right, are you itching?
And by the way, this is without, you're like, I mean, you're just dropped in the middle of nowhere. I don't think they're going to give you anything. These survivalists I see, now granted, they go out there for months, but they're given 10 items to pick from. And so I don't think we'll be given anything. I think we're just dropped in the middle of nowhere without anything.
Because I'd hope like if you're going to drop me in the middle of nowhere, like it's near like a banana tree or something like that.
Near a banana tree?
Yeah.
That's
what? I mean,
it's again.
I could eat bananas all day.
Okay,
yeah, I could too. Yeah,
so that's your thing.
That's like the most low maintenance, I think, way of surviving. If you
can you climb a tree? They're 25 feet high.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'm just asking.
You could like throw a rock at him and get him down or something.
Yeah, I feel like I could like maybe be near like a coconut tree too that drops coconuts. I could throw them at the bananas.
Okay, so now, it started with just a banana tree, but now you want to be near a banana and coconut tree.
Well, more often than it's kind of like Olive Garden and Red Lobster. If you find a banana tree, you will also find a coconut tree.
I didn't know that. See, you have more knowledge of the wilderness than I do. See? I had no idea.
With one comes the other, BJ. Duh.
Again, see, this is why I wouldn't survive at all. I didn't know about these facts.
I just feel like if I had like an unlimited supply of bananas, I could survive.
Yeah, the bananas. That's all you need is a banana.
But you need water too. There's no water in bananas.
Don't bring that up, Steve.
Okay.
He doesn't have to know these details about why he's going to die under a banana tree. Dead under a banana tree, just surrounded by bananas. But you know what? He'll have gone out the way he wants.
I feel like bananas will provide enough hydration.
Water? Yeah, bananas are known for being very watery.
Well, I mean, I haven't really fully thought this out yet, BJ. But
he's got the coconut. No, wait, Danny, but the coconut, that will give him the water. Because he'll crack the coconut inside. Because it'll break open while he's trying to throw them at the bananas, and then the water from the broken coconut.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, if I have the bananas, I'll have enough nourishment to be able to really put my time and energy into learning how to start a fire.
Okay.
And then I could boil water.
Yes.
And then I could
really
drink.
The bananas are the linchpin. It's funny because on every episode of Alone, Gotta tell you, that has never been brought up. If there were only bananas out here in the middle of the Arctic wilderness, everything would be fine. They usually talk about like fatty animals and protein, but I've never, it's just like, honestly, where are the banana trees?
Oh, if it's the Arctic wilderness, then I could also freeze my bananas and make banana ice cream.
You could freeze your banana off is what you could do.
Yeah, truth.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
For tank and tankless hot water heaters, for clogged drains, for leaky faucets, for toilets that won't flush. Stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is your trusted source to solve all your plumbing needs. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. There's a TikTok user. Her name is Amy, and she took part in this new trend where you can actually reveal the insane way you found out your ex was cheating on you.
Uh-oh. This should be good.
Here she's explaining how a birth announcement exposed her then husband.
So about a week before our 10th wedding anniversary, I was in my office looking through the newspaper. They would publish birth announcements. So I see my husband's name and some other female's name. Knows his name because it was an unusual name. So I look at the hospital website where they had also would post pictures of new babies. Typed in his name and her first name. Sure enough, they had a baby boy a few days prior. But not only that, they had a baby girl about a year and a half before that.
Whoa, so 2 kids?
Damn.
Wow.
So what's more surprising, the 2 kids or the fact that someone reads the newspaper for birth announcements?
Yeah, you're right. That is pretty odd.
I didn't even know they did that on newspapers.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, I would have never caught him because what am I reading birth announcements for?
People love reading the obituaries, even if it's no one that they know. So maybe some people love the thrill of a new person being brought into the world, and then they also read the sadness of someone leaving the world.
He probably was like, I cannot believe you busted me. Who reads birth announcements? He's just like, never thought I'd get caught this way.
I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't send one out to the newspapers.
Dude, those are usually pretty expensive.
To put a birth announcement in?
Well, I know the obituaries are super expensive.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, like $300 to do that. So I don't know about the birth announcements, but yeah, if you want to spend that money on it,
we love Baby Tatum, but is it worth $300 to let every night? Yeah, I mean, come on.
You could just make a TikTok of it and be okay.
Yeah.
No, $300 for it. I mean, that's like, dude. I mean, the guys are that feels like it should just be like a free service. Like, sorry, your relative died. We'll put it in the newspaper. I don't know.
Yeah, capitalism doesn't work that way, buddy.
You know what? You're the king of commerce over there. You really know how.
I would do that if I had a newspaper.
Oh, what a guy you are.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
So this woman found out that her husband was living a double life from a newspaper birth announcement, and it was a birth announcement for kids that weren't hers. It was his other wife in his double life. Wow. Based on this, what was the insane way that you found out that your ex was cheating on you? Or what crazy way were you busted? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Aaron in Seattle, you are on the Rock.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Aaron. All right, what's your story, buddy? Did you get busted or did you bust somebody?
Oh, I got busted. It's a great story. I'll try to give you the quick version, and then you guys, if you got questions, let me know.
Okay.
I went to college in East Texas, and we would drive to Shreveport, Louisiana, about an hour and a half away to go to this club there. You only had to be 18 to drink at the time. And so I was dating a girl an hour and a half away in college, and I met this girl at this club, and we would see each other sometimes at the club. She actually came and visited me one time. So the girl in college I was seeing, decided she was taking a trip with her friend to Louisiana State University, which is probably about 3 hours from Texas. Huge campus, thousands of people there. And while she was there, she met this other girl through a friend of a friend. And this other girl didn't go to school either. And she goes, oh, yeah, they were talking. She's, yeah, I'd seen some guy named Aaron. And the other girl goes, oh, really? I am too.
Uh-oh.
And figured out it was me. And then I received a phone call.
Wow. So just a random meetup of people that shouldn't have even met each other as they were all, I mean, she went to a different place that was hours away from the place where you had the second person, and somehow they figured it out. Wow.
Yep, they sure
that's,
did.
Yeah.
And I told
Are
them
you with
when
any
they
of them
called me-
today? Did any of them end up becoming the wife?
No. I did,
Oh, there you go.
which is funny. Back then, they made me choose, and they asked me why, and I said, look, I'm just not good at this dating thing. You're right. I'm sorry. And I went out with the girl that was closest to me for a little bit longer, but that obviously didn't last.
Wait, so they actually, like, it became like The Bachelor, where they're like, you have to choose, give one of us a rose?
I was surprised, but yeah, I got to choose. I kind of think now I should have went with the one that was out of town, but...
Well, I'm just shocked that either one of them still wanted to be with you. Like, that they were like, you need to choose. It's me or her. Like, I would just be like, I'm out. You can have them. Or both of them should be like, we're out.
Now you know why The Bachelor is so popular. Apparently, that's a thing. Apparently, like you're the best. It's like, all right, so you're out of choosing. Is this just the side action, and I'm really what you want? I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm with you, Steve. I think I'd be like, you know what, F both of you.
This person said 10 years ago when I was 20, I walked in on my boyfriend sleeping with another woman. I surprised him on Valentine's Day. The messed up part was that they didn't even stop when I walked in. You live and you learn, LOL.
What? They didn't stop. They just kept going? Oh, man, that is insult to injury right there.
Well, I mean, he looked at me and said, can you just give me a minute? What is going on here?
I mean, I can understand the dude. The dude's like, well, I'm in trouble anyway. At least let me enjoy this time, and then I'll deal with the other part later.
She's probably scandalous. No?
Oh, okay.
Am I watching too many movies?
If you would
I
have
guess you're watching it.
If you would have told me, it's like, can you wait a minute? It's like, wow, you last twice as long with her?
Good comeback. Save that. Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, let's go to Justin, 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Justin and Yelm, you are on the Rock.
How's it going?
Not too bad, Justin. How
Good.
about you? Did you bust somebody?
Yes, I did. I busted my ex.
Oh, what happened?
So she was supposed to be coming home, and I texted her, called her, nothing. So, and we had one car, and I had to call my buddy, and he came and picked me up, and I knew where this guy lived. But I wasn't thinking that she was going to be doing that.
When you said you knew where this guy lived, you mean the guy she ended up being with?
Yeah.
Oh, how did you know? How did you know there was a specific guy like you? She didn't come home and you. Oh, he's gone. Okay, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I guess
BJ,
you know what?
These questions are not supposed to be asked.
My deep interrogation really just ruined everything. All right then. Wow. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
So I said my dad found out my mom had a boyfriend over the radio. My mom had won a wedding at the Space Needle while the fireworks were going off for New Year's from a radio station. They announced it on the air about my mom's wedding when my parents were still married. Divorce was final at midnight. My mom married at 12:01. What the hell?
What? Wow. Okay then.
Man, some radio stations have the coolest prizes.
Yeah, they do.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. You're right about that.
Getting married at the Space Needle.
Yeah, well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Again, we want to know how did you find out? What insane way did you find out that your ex was cheating on you, or what crazy way were you busted? I know, Vicky, you've had situations. I know you've had situations.
Oh, yeah, a lot of, what do they call them, situationships? But I was seeing this dude.
I've never heard anyone call it that.
Then get on TikTok and get with the young people, dude.
Clearly.
Right? I hate that I know that, too.
Yeah, do they really? Is that a thing? Situationships? I'll just start using that.
Yeah, it's just,
I'm going to
anyways.
use it. Is that on fleek? Is that I'll be that guy?
No, on fleek.
Don't do
It's
that,
not on
BJ.
fleek. It's not on fleek.
All right, thanks, buddy. I just want to create the right situationship.
I was seeing this dude just banging. I didn't really care about him, like in the sense of wanting to date him. And it kind of fizzled out. It was Like, it started and was over within a month. And we were kind of in the same friend group, so it just kind of been a friend thing. And as it was fizzling out, I get a lot of angry messages from this girl who lives in a completely different state. I mean, not state, country. She lived in South America. She starts berating me like, get away from my man. I know you've been trying to sleep with him. Blah, blah, blah. He's been mine. We've been dating for months. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Stay away from him. Like, she gave him a nickname, so I knew it was him. I was like, oh, I had no idea about you. And apparently she kind of had suspicions, called him out and said, yeah, this girl gave her my full name so she would berate me and he blamed me for, like, seducing him. And I had no idea she existed.
Wow.
And I'm like, why would you give her my name? She found me on Facebook and started berating me. I'm like, what? Because he was not
Did
man
she at least
enough.
poke you first before she started berating you?
No, but at the end, I talked her off the ledge, and she ended up becoming friends with me, I guess, or she was cool with me. She's like, I'm sorry, I'm just so sad. I'm like, it's okay.
Do you guys still stay in touch?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was just like she stopped being mad at me and was okay with me by the end of the conversation. I don't know how I did that, but I'm just like, really? You couldn't just say, yeah, you know what? You live in a different country. We've never even met before. We're not really together. And I just wanted to hook up.
They hadn't even met, and she's
she was like
crazy.
fangirling over this guy.
Yeah, that's
And,
a little.
Yeah, but he was also kind of weird. You guys met him once.
Did we?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's one
Was
of those.
he the tall
weirdos.
one?
Yeah.
Wow, you
Well, there's
called
been
it.
a lot of tall ones.
Well, I mean, they're all tall to
Yeah.
Vicky, but there's one that's the tall one.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
That
Really?
guy could write a book.
Yeah.
I could write a book. God, that guy was weird.
You like them weird, Vicky. Everybody you dated is weird. I haven't seen you bring a normal human being to us
Okay,
ever.
so with some people, it's
I
like
forgot it's dated Vicky that's listening right now. I was like, thanks, BJ.
It's true. I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, really.
you see a really crazy roller coaster. You're like, I want to ride that. That looks like it could be fun. That's kind of what I thought would be the same situation here with this dude. It was not that great. It was just like, riding the teacups at Disneyland. It's still fun, but it's whatever. So that's basically what that was. I didn't like him for his personality. I just kind of wanted to see what would happen.
Wow.
He wasn't that wood roller coaster that you hoped for?
No, he was the teacups with the broken wheel.
Sometimes, Steve, those tall roller coasters aren't the best rides.
That is true.
Yeah.
Well, I thought the guy seemed nice. I mean, I guess I was wrong.
I mean,
with dude,
you can date him then.
Dude, you don't really say much to anybody. So as long as they don't act like an idiot, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
If people don't talk to you, you think they're nice.
Yeah.
To be fair, he
Hey,
wasn't.
Steve, how you doing? I'm doing okay. All right,
All
then.
right, good talk. I like that guy. He was pretty
guy's
cool.
a great guy.
We said 4 things to each other. Seems like a good dude.
Yeah, I thought that guy was so weird.
He was
when
not. He was just kind of dumb. So I'm sure he's responding to the conversation right now.
He was dumb, wasn't that good in the sack, and had a secret girlfriend and blamed you. All right, so
Yeah.
far he seems like a choice guy.
This is what happens in your mid-20s.
Yeah, I'm sure he's grown and he's probably a lot more mature now.
I doubt it.
Oh, totally. Yeah, that's how that works.
I like Steve's got his back because the guy said, hey, Steve, how you doing?
Pretty much.
And that was it.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. If I call Travis, will I actually see him or someone who works for him?
Absolutely. When you come in to see my office, when you first call in, my staff will try to help you with any basic questions that you have. I can give you a call back, but they'll usually try to schedule you for a free consultation with me, the attorney, and I'll meet with you personally. We'll talk about the basics of your case, and I'll take you through a question and answer session an interview that usually lasts about 30 minutes. We'll get the basics of your financial situation. I can answer your questions, and we can talk about whether bankruptcy makes sense, your non-bankruptcy options, and how bankruptcy could affect you, what the process is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.